Hello, we are excited to share with you upcoming changes to the student experience in high school math. This brief video will cover the following 6 topics. Let's begin by taking a look at current needs in Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools. Previously provided district resources were not comprehensive and did not provide an equitable, standards-aligned curriculum for our students across the district. Teachers were asked to do a lot of the heavy lifting, with the bulk of time spent searching for classroom materials rather than planning for differentiation, high leverage instructional moves, and responding to individual student needs. The curriculum process began in 2019 by assembling teams of stakeholders who started by looking at district data and talking about what teachers and students need from a viable math curriculum. A recent TNTP study was conducted in CMS and uncovered 3 specific findings. First, students, though engaged in the content of the lesson, experienced tasks that were unaligned to the demands of grade level standards. Secondly, because of a use of a wide range of instructional materials, students also experienced inconsistent and inequitable access to grade level content and standards. Finally, teachers reported inconsistent experience with both curriculum guidance and support. Addressing these findings has the potential to improve the overall student experience in CMS. We also know that college and career readiness is an important factor for students in North Carolina. The connection between curriculum and college and career readiness plays a critical role in the social mobility of our students. Here are some trends associated with traditional math classrooms today. Teachers enculturated in the USA teach mathematics the way they learned it. As an alternative, a teacher might ask in a classroom discussion, "Why do you think we call it Pythagorean's theorem when it was used before he was ever born? What should we call it instead?" A classroom activity might be, students learn about different bases and numerical ideas, base 2, binary and connections to computer programming, how the Yoruba of Nigeria used base 20, and how the Mayans conceptualized the number 0 before the first recording of it. Traditionally, independent practice has been valued over teamwork or collaboration. This practice fosters conditions for competition and individual success over collectivism and community understanding. Also, the focus has been on getting the right answer. Instead, rich mathematical discourse might involve coming up with at least 2 answers that might solve a given problem, challenging standardized test questions by getting the right answer, but also justifying other answers by unpacking the assumptions that are made in the problem. In other words, we need to scrutinize habits that we've come to assume are just neutral practices that aren't neutral at all. Classroom observations also showed up in our results. Looking back 5 years, college and career readiness percentage is hovering around 58% on the Math 1 end of course exam. We believe that a high-quality, standards-aligned curriculum can support teachers and students as they move towards college and career readiness, experiencing success in school and beyond. If the need is our why, the curriculum is our what. We have adopted and are currently implementing a high-quality, standards-aligned curriculum for K-8 math. Our 2024 strategic plan elevates an action to meet this need through a curriculum for all grade levels, including 9 through 12. But what curriculum would high school math use? North Carolina has a uniquely integrated progression of math standards at the high school level. In 2019, CMS Academics launched an RFI to determine all currently available curricular materials. We used EdReports to identify high-quality, standards-aligned instructional materials. From there, secondary math specialists combed through lesson by lesson to create crosswalks between greenlit curricular materials and North Carolina Math 1 standards to identify potential misalignments. We determined that there is no curriculum available that is perfectly aligned to North Carolina Math 1 standards. In our commitment to ensuring a guaranteed viable curriculum, we explored options for creating a North Carolina standards aligned Math 1 curriculum that could be tailored to the needs of CMS students. The decision was made to tailor green-lit curricular resources to not only North Carolina standards, but the population of students in Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools. Our exploration, adaptation, and creation of curricular resources supports our intent to implement Math 1 curriculum for fall 2021.
After identifying the need, stakeholders hired external content experts to take charge in creating a brand new curriculum out of the green-lit curricula from EdReports. The external content experts worked and continue to work with CMS specialists and CMS teachers to align, create, and enhance lessons and units in complete alignment with the North Carolina standards for Math 1. Several teams are needed for creation, adaptation, and implementation. The core team for daily operations, the external writing team for creating and adapting content, the vetting team for reviewing content created by the external writing team and providing actionable feedback, the CMS writing team for creating digital resources to accompany and support implementation of the new curriculum, such as a Canvas course, an interactive notebook, and Desmos activities. All of these teams will work in conjunction with one another to create and deliver professional learning to teachers and instructional leads. Once a curriculum is created, CMS educators will train for curriculum implementation. Our end-of-the-year PD will allow teachers to examine instructional expectations for the 21-22 school year and orient to a new student learning experience in Math 1. This summer, school and district leaders will engage in new curriculum in order to support curriculum implementation, and teachers will have the opportunity to attend a Teacher Institute in August, which will leverage teacher practice and expertise with the new curriculum experience. Then all stakeholders will monitor the impact to ensure viable standards-aligned curriculum is implemented with equity and fidelity. In many ways, this process we've established for Math 1 paves the road for Math 2 and Math 3 to follow a similar process in subsequent years. Though there will be a lot of professional learning for current Math 1 teachers, there will also be professional learning for Math 2 and Math 3 teachers in preparation for their curriculum implementation in the coming years. We recognize the value that students and their families, the knowledge and the skills of our passionate teachers, and daily access to rigorous math content can have on positively changing the student experience in CMS. Meeting our curriculum goal of ensuring all CMS students have equitable instructions in a standards-aligned curriculum is one step toward meeting our current need, and another step towards our CMS vision of graduating our students ready for their next steps in life. Thank you for supporting CMS students. And even though we can never thank you enough, we will never miss an opportunity to do so.
Thank you for what you do every day for every student.